This is my review of an Ebac washing machine. These are quite rare and new, and of course British made, and I'm all for supporting British industry. And I just want to say that I'm just a normal person that's bought this. I'm not someone that works for Ebac. I'm not promoting any company that might sell this, any shop or anything like that. This is purely a machine that I've bought to test. I've tested lots of washers, and I know lots of people also in the business of repairing machines, and I wanted to give this machine a go. You know, I really want to support British machines. Now I'll just talk about all the things that I really like about this. First thing is, this is a 7 kilogram model, and it's the 1400 spin. This is probably the lower end model of Ebac. They do go up to a 9 kilogram and have a 1600 spin. This still has a really nice big drum, and it's quite deep, so you can see that, and it seems quite well made. It's got feels quite thick there, the metal. It's got a lovely big door, and the door feels fairly solid, you know, and see, good click there. And one other thing I really like about the design of this, it's got a really good, really nice powder drawer. Comes out quite a way, and it does all pull out for cleaning. There's a variety of programs. I'll just go through them. Now you've got a cotton saver, which is more of a daily cotton cycle. You can change it. So if I go down to 40 degrees, it goes down to an hour and 48, 30, an hour and 37, 20. You can see the time keeps changing, and of course a 90 there. You do have extra options. I really like the intensive wash. You've got pre-wash, but you can also use intensive wash, and what that does is it does a really intensive tumble, and I find that really does clean the clothes well. And you can select both, of course, for a really, really deep wash. You've got a rinse, hold and time saver. I'm going to come back to the time saver. You've got an extra rinse button that gives more rinsing, and an easy iron. You can also set your favourite wash along with all your favourite selections. So you may always want to use intensive, for example, an extra rinse. You could do that, set that in my wash, which I'll show you in a minute. There's a normal cotton wash. Now that says 4 hours 2 minutes. I can reduce that down. That goes down to 3 hours and 2 minutes. But bear in mind that when this washes, it will recalibrate, and the times do come down further. You've got a delay for washing at night and things like that, and you've also got, I'm just going to go over here, synthetics. I quite like the fact that you've got an hour and 20 wash there. You can actually reduce it even more, but you can actually still spin it on 1400. So even though the spin isn't quite as long, it's okay. I'll just go through these. So you've got delicate, you've got wool mixed. That's quite a good one, and again that goes up to 1400. And I think these synthetics you can go up to 60 as well. You've got wool, hand wash. There's a drum clean, which is handy. It does a boil wash that really just cleans everything out. You run that, say, once a month or so. Allergy Care, that one, which is more or less like a cotton wash, but it gives you extra rinsing. So if you've got sensitive skin, that's good. And again, you can put in intensive. When it beeps like that, it just means you can't select pre-wash on that, that's all. You've got rinse and spin, and if you want spin only, you just press extra rinse. Okay. Quiet, that one I haven't tested, but basically I think it doesn't spin in the interim, so it's for night washing, then it goes on to rinse hold, which is that there. Dart wash, you've got a quick wash that's 28 minutes. Again, I'm going to come back to the quick washes in a minute. And you've got a refresh, and that actually goes up to 1400, and you can increase that to 30. One thing I really like is the My Wash, and that's something, what you do is you select all your favorite bits and pieces, then you press and hold that becomes that program. So if that's the program you're going to use all the time, so say for me, I want cotton saver, I want 1400 spin, I usually use intensive, and I want rinse hold and extra, I like extra rinsing. I can set that and it's all done. Okay, so the things I don't like, this is an honest review, I'll say what I don't like. One thing that I do find really quite bizarre in this machine, and I'm going to set it now so you can see, is that time saver, when you press it, it reduces the time not that much, but what it does is it reduces the spin to 800, and it won't actually go be above that. You can't change it. Now, I want, when I run a machine, I think that basically when you use a time saver button, really it should be for lightly soiled clothes that you want washed quicker, so that time comes off the wash time. It seems to me that they've taken time off the spin time, but of course, as someone pointed out to me, basically you're going to be spending a lot more time drying the clothes. So I'd say to Ebac, please review that. That is one thing I don't like about this machine. Likewise, on the quick wash, the spin is only 800 max, and again, what is the point of a quick wash if the clothes are not that dry at the end of it? So I personally like to see that changed. But having said that, it's got a good variety of programs. I really do like this machine. Noise wise, it's fairly quiet. It's got an inverter motor. Obviously on top spin you can hear it, but it's not too bad at all. One other thing, and I'm going to show you this, is it's got great wash levels. So this machine will wash, get your clothes really clean. I find it really washes well, and it basically fills up, not so much that you're going to waste water, but it's washing it properly in water. You know, some machines just wash in a puddle. This gives a good proper old-fashioned wash, just like the old machines used to, I think. And so yeah, do I recommend it? Yes, I think I do. I think they're good machines. Obviously we'll have to wait and see what reliability is like, but it feels fairly solid. So that's my review of the Ebac.